Thanksgiving is coming in hot, and a lot of gatherings this time of year can make or break your fitness goals. So this is especially important if you're on a cut, but if you're on a bulk, you also don't want to go too far, right? You don't want to go too fat with your bulk. Let's just get right into it, okay? First thing to do when you're at Thanksgiving dinner and you're trying to stay within your macros is prioritize your protein. So turkey's pretty lean, so depending on how you cook it and if you keep the skin on, it's pretty safe to eat a bunch of it. So go ham on that turkey, right? So this should at least be a quarter of your plate. So you want to take at least a quarter of your plate with that. For those of us who struggle to get our protein in, just in general, we're going to prioritize it during this meal. We got veggies next, right? So non-starchy veggies have the freedom to be like half your plate. This is where like your green beans can go and other vegetables like that. The starchy boys can be about a quarter. That's where you're going to put your mashed taters, your sweet potato casserole. But don't go too wild on these because those tend to have a lot more calories than we want to admit, right? Yeah. And I would recommend limiting rolls to like one, especially if we're going to yummy down on them mashed potatoes and other treats like that. If you're really serious about your goals, I would avoid going back for seconds. And I wouldn't go too crazy on the dessert either. Of course, it's Thanksgiving, so I'm cool with you having some. I'm not like a total like crazy person. However, if there are a lot of options to choose from, so like if you have pie, cake, brownies, and a whole bunch of stuff that you want to try, I would recommend maybe eating a tiny portion of each one instead of a full serving. Okay, so like maybe a bite of this, bite of that, bite of that, and not a full serving of any of them. Another thing that you can do would be to bring a healthy option to the meal. So this is where you could like bring your vegetable tray or something like that. So you have more opportunities to get full on the crunchy things and get full on the vegetables and the healthy option instead. I'm gonna come in a little closer because this one's very important. It's just one meal, all right? Don't make it a whole week. Don't make it a whole month of going crazy. If you want to be super serious about your goals, right? Don't make it bigger than what it is. It's one meal. One meal, y'all. One meal. So this one meal doesn't have to completely derail you. Get right back on track the next day or later that evening when you get snacky again. Make sure you choose stuff that fits better within your goals. Christy Aramo O'Connell said, or something along these lines, don't have two negatives in a row. If you go with a big for your dinner, do not follow it with bottomless pancakes at IHOP the next morning. You get the idea. Get back on schedule. Don't go crazy twice in a row. If you go really big for Thanksgiving dinner, have a modest breakfast the next day, and then continue the pattern that way of getting back on track. Don't let it derail you. Get back on your schedule. And if you don't have a clue about what to do for nutrition, we do have some other videos on our channel that will help with that. We'll have it in a playlist for you. And if you want to take your fitness to the next level and ideas for your specific nutritional needs, check out GoalGettersPrograms.com. And we give you free macros just by filling out a small questionnaire that pops up on the website. It's free, y'all. It's free. And so, if you have any tips of your own, drop them in the comments below. If you got something out of this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload again. And thanks for watching, guys, and happy Thanksgiving!